Have you ever wondered what would happen if the sun just vanished? Not exploded, not dimmed, but simply disappeared in an instant? It's a terrifying thought, and it might sound like science fiction. But let's imagine this scenario scientifically and step into a world without our star. Welcome to Factnology, where we explore the questions that shape our future, from science to technology, and everything in between. So if you're curious about the world and where it's headed, you're in the right place. In today's video, we'll explore the shocking consequences of a world without the sun, and why it's more than just a sci-fi nightmare. So, what if the sun disappeared? Let's find out. If the sun suddenly vanished, Earth wouldn't notice it immediately. That's because light from the sun takes about 8 minutes and 20 seconds to reach us. So for just over 8 minutes everything would seem normal. Then, total darkness. The blue sky would fade to black. The moon and stars would become visible, even in daytime. Cities might think there's a global power failure. But this is no blackout, it's the beginning of a cold apocalypse. Light isn't the only thing that takes time to travel. Gravity also moves at the speed of light. So when the sun disappears, Earth would continue orbiting as usual for 8 minutes. Then, gravity vanishes. Without the sun's pull, Earth would fly off in a straight line, moving through space at about 107,000 kilometers per hour. We'd no longer be bound to the solar system. We'd be a rogue planet, drifting into the endless dark. The biggest threat? Temperature. The sun warms our planet to an average of 15 degrees Celsius. Without it, Earth would cool rapidly. Within a week, the surface temperature would drop below -17 degrees Celsius. In a year, it could fall to -73 degrees Celsius or lower. The surface would freeze solid. Oceans would form thick ice sheets, but the deeper water might stay liquid for centuries, warmed by Earth's inner heat. Some life might cling on, in deep oceans, around volcanic vents. But most surface life would die. Plants, without sunlight, stop photosynthesis. Within days, ecosystems collapse. Herbivores starve. Carnivores follow. Humans would have to adapt, fast. We'd need underground cities or domes, powered by nuclear or geothermal energy. Food would need to be lab-grown. Oxygen would run low without plants and algae replenishing it. The atmosphere wouldn't disappear, but it would change. Carbon dioxide would rise, oxygen would fall, and the air would get thinner and colder. And it's not just Earth that's affected. The entire solar system would unravel. Planets, moons, asteroids, all spinning off into space. Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, their massive orbits gone. Even the Kuiper belt and Oort cloud would be affected. Solar energy that once powered comets and planetary weather, gone. Everything becomes a cold, lifeless wreck drifting in the void. Could humanity survive? Maybe, for a while. With planning, underground facilities, and energy reserves, a few people might endure. But without the sun, Earth isn't home anymore, it's a frozen tomb. Long-term survival would mean leaving Earth entirely, building habitats near other stars, or generating artificial suns. A backup star? That's beyond today's tech, but not beyond future possibilities. It's a reminder of how fragile, and precious, our place in the universe really is. Imagine never seeing the sky again. No sunrise, no warmth, no natural light. The human mind is wired to follow light and darkness, our body clocks, our emotions, even our sense of time. In a sunless world, depression, disorientation, and mental breakdowns would become widespread. People would lose the concept of day and night. And in isolation, the will to survive could begin to fade. Without the sun, our satellites stop receiving solar power. Communication systems crash. GPS becomes useless. Weather tracking gone. Space stations like the ISS would go dark. Astronauts could freeze unless emergency reactors keep them alive. All space missions would be halted, maybe forever. Scientists have dreamed of artificial stars, fusion reactors that mimic the sun's energy. The technology is young, but what if we scaled it up? Could we build orbiting reactors to warm Earth again? Could humanity unite to create a synthetic sun? It's science fiction for now, but every breakthrough starts with imagination. If the sun disappeared, what if something else took its place? Like a black hole? A black hole of the same mass wouldn't swallow us instantly. We'd continue orbiting it, just in darkness, like a cosmic ghost ship. But get too close, and gravity would crush everything. Billions of years from now, drifting through space, maybe Earth collides with another star system. Maybe we settle on another habitable world. Or maybe, after total extinction, microbial life reawakens beneath the ice. And a new evolution begins, without humans. It's a cosmic restart button, but one we may not be around to witness. The sun gives us life, warmth, time, gravity, everything. Without it, life as we know it collapses. So maybe this thought experiment isn't just a doomsday tale. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Could we survive a sunless future, or is the sun the one thing we truly can't live without? If you enjoyed this thought experiment, like, share, and subscribe to Factnology.